Good day mga Kabayan Techers! This is your The Kabayan Tech. Today what we're going to do is replacing a MacBook Air 13-inch battery.
Welcome. 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 Welcome.
So let's begin. So the things that we need today, of course, the actual laptop itself. This is a mid-2013 MacBook Air. We have the OEM battery that I got from my supplier here. The one. And then we need the T4 40mm and Pentalobe 40mm size gauge. This one. And as always, I strongly advise you wearing an ESD strap when you are conducting a repair. Okay, first thing that we're going to do is to grab the 40mm Pentalobe and we're going to remove the screws. There are 2, 4, 6, 8 screws that we have to take out. Again, they go on specific order, so make sure you have like a magnetic mat for you to put all the screws. The screws of the inner portion for this one is a little bit shorter than the outer edges because this one is the nearest one, this part, and then the top part would be a longer one. So just make sure you keep where they're supposed to go, so at least you won't have any problem. Normally, the repair time for the MacBook Air battery replacement is around 30 to 45 minutes or even lesser. But what I usually advise my clients is to create a guest account so I could run some tests when I put in the battery. Okay, then we lift this up from the top. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to take out the battery connector that's in here. So for the battery on this part, to see, so this is the tab that you have to fill out. Normally there is a pull tab, like a plastic tab that you're going to for you to pull away from this one. So but since it's already broken, so we're making a clearance on this side. So once you have a clearance in here, you could just easily pull it out. There we go. So basic parts, this is the SSD. So I suggest you having like an ESD strap again. You don't want to have like an ESD discharge on the board itself. When you are using a brush, make sure that they are an ESD brush for you to clean the insides of the laptop. And if you want to use like a spray can, you could do that one too. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 screws that you have to take out. So we are going to use the T4 now. Again, they go on a certain orientation, so just make sure when you put it on a magnetic pad, all your screws, they are on the same order. It doesn't really matter which order you want to take it out. Depends on you, what works for you. But this is how I do mine, and this is how mine works. So for the MacBook Air, they are not glued onto the top case. So this is just an easy pull out and pull away. And there you go. This new battery that we have, and then make sure on the laptop itself there is like some post where your screw goes, and there are some holes that you will see onto the battery. Just make sure to line them up. If something is protruding, don't force it. Take it back, see if there are like plastics that are broken, just to make sure. Next thing that we're going to do now is to put in the screws that we took out. Again, we're going to use the T4 40mm gauge. Before we put the bottom cover, let's connect this one. You might notice there is a pull tab here that you used to have on the original one. So let's see here. There we go. So they usually just snap back and they are usually locked in. Okay, on this part, they are usually locked in. Okay, so I'm going to put in now the bottom cover. I'm not going to put the screw back yet. Then press a little bit so that it goes in. Okay, and then we're going to plug this one. Okay, so once you plug in the charger, normally the unit will automatically turn on by itself. If it doesn't, I'm going to have the unit charge for a few minutes before we do the SMC reset. Okay, a few minutes has passed. So what we're going to do while it's charging, so I'm just going to put in the screws, and then we're going to do SMC and PRAM reset. And let's do the SMC reset first. You might notice now it's currently charging. So when you're changing your battery, make sure that you do the SMC reset and PRAM reset. For the SMC reset, it's the shift, control, option, and power button all at the same time. So what I'm going to do is press all of those keys at the same time. All you have to notice is this one. You will know if the SMC reset was successful. This will turn green and then will turn amber again. So let me do that and press them all at the same time. Again, it's shift, control, option, and power button. So I'll do it now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Notice the amber goes green and then it goes on red again. Okay, so you might notice that the computer will turn on by itself. That's okay. Then just shut it down again. So PRAM reset, you're going to press option command R, P, and the power button. If you're going to press this one all at the same time, so the option command R, P, power button, so press them all at the same time. There's the first chime. The unit will reset, then wait for the second chime. Sometimes it takes some time, then let go. The computer will boot up. Let me shut it down. You might notice if everything works well, if you remove the charger cable and plug it again, once that one is done, everything should work as fine. Okay, so if I take out the charging cable, so currently now it's turned on. So when I take out the charging cable, it should remain as charged. So this battery was fully discharged, so that's the reason why I had to charge it for a few minutes. So while we are charging the MacBook Air, for the old battery, I would suggest and strongly recommend for you to recycle this one responsibly by putting the battery onto that same box where the new battery came from, and just enclose it with everything, and then just close the box, and then just drop it off to the nearest recycling station that you have in your area. And that's it, mga Kabayan Techers. Kindly follow me on my YouTube channel, The Kabayan Tech. Hit the notification bell so you will know if there are new contents that we have, and just give me a likes up. So that's it for today. Thank you very much and have a good day.